I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
What is going on, Empire? Only 4 episodes left, and they're not holding back. Lee Daniels, you've taken it up a notch. Guys, welcome. Let's get into it. Season 6, episode 15, Love Me Still. And we still in love with the show. Only 4 episodes left. We're super excited about it. We're going to get into the ghost wedding, bossy laundering, and empire entanglements. But I'm not here by myself. My name is Sayrie, Sayrie, and I'm with my talented super host who loves NASCAR. He loves bow ties, wearing bow ties at night. And his favorite animal is a tiger. Y'all give it up for Bryant Santos.
Hello, shout out to Tiger King. Some of those things are true, maybe. I don't know. But I am your biggest Yana stan. Happy to be here. I'm so glad you're back with me, girl. I'm ready to talk about this empire.
Oh, listen, you have to just tell me, what are you thinking right now, Bryant? It's a lot going on.
Woo! Oh my gosh, it was just crazy. We both knew this was gonna come and explode like it did right in front of us. And it was just so much happening. Yes. I am so happy that my girl Terry reached out, got her help, and she needed to get out of there because she would have been snatched all the way bald and not came back.
Yes, so, her edges would have been gone. Her edges, everything would have been out of there. Oh my God, super excited episode. I loved it. We're gonna start off talking about the ghost wedding. OMG. Everything's building up for the wedding. So we start off, we're at the dinner and we're seeing all the different players play. You start off with the 10,000, I don't know how much the invitations will work, but it's super exclusive. Only 100 people can show up. I'm wondering where's my invite. I'm totally excited about it. And at this time, you see Terry just doing the little symbols. She has the eyes of somebody battered. She's just kind of looking around, looking sad. At this point, do you think that she's going to tell Cookie now, or did you feel like, yeah, it's going to come out later?
No, not in that first dinner, but I was really happy when she was at the photo shoot and she was like trying to get the word in. And I was just really hoping that she was going to get all the way there so Cookie can save her. But I just freaking love Cookie so much because she has that mother's intuition that, I don't know, is freaking like 6 cents. I don't freaking know, but she was amazing. And she just put all the pieces together and she's like, something's up. I got to check on Terry. And she was right in that moment. And it all worked out.
And listen, there's 100, super exclusive, 100 people invited. Did you see any celebrities? Who were these 100? Who were these seat fillers at this exclusive wedding? Not a Jay-Z, a Beyonce, a J-Lo. I mean, I looked through the audience. I noticed the smallest stuff. And you guys in the comments talk about it too, but it was so exclusive.
Tiana.
Yeah. Because you like Tiana, but anyway.
Love her.
Just small things I noticed. I noticed how Portia had that hat. That hat was, woo. What did you think about the fashion?
It was so bomb. Everybody looked so good. I loved Becky just feeling herself in a little Tiffany blue dress.
Yeah.
Of course, it's funny. I thought that Cookie actually looked better at the photo shoot. Like that photo shoot, she walked through with that cape, and I was like, girl, she is just a queen. But she did, of course, look great. I feel like I know why Yana and Cookie both fell for Lucious because he looks so fine.
Come on now.
He literally, like, when he came through with that robe in the beginning and then when he came through at the end with that little, like, ascot, I was like, man.
I don't know about the ascot.
I don't even use daddy, but he was daddy and I wasn't ready.
What? He was daddy or zaddy? You know it's different. Zaddy means a sugar daddy. Which one was it?
Both.
Yes, I was about to comment on that too. Everything about the fashion this episode was crazy. I loved all the outfits Cookie was wearing. Giselle is usually the boom, 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 but she was playing it kind of a little bit light this episode. Portia comes in with that green number. I don't even know. It's confusing. It was half a shawl, half a dress. It was what it was. But they definitely pushed fashion this episode. Now at the wedding, you know what I mean? Finally, we get to the point where we're wondering, is Terry gonna say something? Because at this point, I don't know about you, but I'm thinking, why haven't you not said anything? It's not like he'd be tied down, you know?
Yes.
What do you think? Because he threatens Terry's son Quincy. So at this point, what's going through your head?
I think what her bigger struggle is, and I know what you're talking about, that she can reach out to somebody and she can
Yeah,
say
why did you
something.
say something?
Yeah, I think her bigger struggle was trying to figure out who to say it to, because like she was thinking like, okay, if I say it to Cookie, I'm sure she'll believe me and I'm sure she can trust me, but that's her son, and I think that she'll
Mhm.
have to deal with that complex of like, she should protect her son or should she protect me? So I think that was the bigger struggle she was going through, was like trying to protect herself and both her kids, but not knowing who to trust to do that with. So I think finally when she was like, that's it, like there's nobody else that I can turn to.
Yep.
And when Cookie and Lucious ran through the door, she was like, please save me, help me, because you're the only one that can help me now. And I was like, thank God, because I could not deal if it was all gonna hit the wall, and I don't know what happened.
I was like, why Kiki? She's just sitting in the audience. First of all, they had Devon and they have Treasure come perform, right?
Solid as a rock.
Solid as a rock. The song was okay, but they have them performing at the wedding for Terry. But how did they perform before Terry comes out?
You serious? That's what I thought.
I'm just thinking, what these loopholes are killing. It's just like the small details are killing me. It's like, I want you to perform for my wife, but I'm gonna wait till I'm gonna let you perform while she's still in the back. But it is what it is.
Yeah, he's like, that's her favorite song, and I was like, okay, then where is she? Poor girl, and then this is her favorite song.
And sure enough, she's back there trembling, abused and stuff. But she definitely gets away. We see a little bit of a teaser that she may not have gotten too far, but we'll save that for predictions. What did you think of the wedding? How it looked though? How did you like it?
It was so pretty. I love that whole like I guess not really traditional, but more just like very, very like simple, like but just elegant with the beautiful flowers, the nice chandeliers, like just a nice open hall that just breathes in all that air. I loved it. It looked beautiful. And we talked about this already, that everyone also looked great, just the fashion they brought to the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
So it just all was really, really elevated. And it's just funny to see that like elevated wedding, so beautiful, so gorgeous. And then it just went to it just all came crashing down.
Did you catch that Jamal wasn't at the wedding?
Mm-hmm. They alluded to him this episode.
Yeah, they just said he was in Africa buying a baby, and everyone just kept eating. Like, why is everybody going to Africa to buy babies? First off, well, African babies need a good home, but they just said Jamal's, he's buying a baby in Africa, and no one asked any questions. Now, for you guys who watch the show, you know that Jamal is actually Jussie Smollett in real life, who's going through these different changes, and he got kicked off the show because of something he did, impersonating, whatever, with MAGA and stuff. But now when they talk about him, it's literally one sentence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like, oh, Jamal, had a paper cut. But back to this other story. It's like, what? But I am happy to see Hakeem is back. And Hakeem is back and performing with Maya. But I'm saying that in the entanglements. Ooh, we're gonna get into it. So at the wedding, they save her pretty much. That's good. The part that was just crazy to me is that, I don't know if you noticed this, but I don't know if you know about this in the Bible, but Samson in the Bible takes these two pillars and he pulls them down. That's how he loses it. That's how he regains his strength.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at the end, he has this imagery where he takes the pillars and pull them down. Okay, you're like, I don't know.
I was like, I didn't catch that, but I catch it now.
Yeah, it was a little Bible, a little something over there. I sin all, 7 days a week. So, I throw in one little biblical something to make it feel good.
Yes, I'm not gonna say what I was just thinking in my mind, but
and what happens at the wedding? Lucious pulls the gun and puts it right between Andre's eyes. What do you think? Oh
my gosh, that was crazy. I did not think he was gonna pull up on him like that. Like, I thought he was just gonna take him down, like literally just take him down, or like restrain him or something, or call the police. Where are the police in this whole debacle?
Where?
I don't understand.
Yeah. 100 of New York's most famous and popular, no cops.
No cops, no security detail, nothing, just Andre and his crazy self.
Yeah.
So literally I was like, why do you have to pull up on him like that? Poor boy is already going through it. Then he gets a gun on him, but he was not shaking. He was like, do it. And I was like, oh my God, what's going to happen?
That's crazy. Now, the interesting part is he's Kingsley when he's a maniac, right?
Yeah.
But Kingsley was never that violent when he was alive. Mm-hmm. So it must be Andre's version of Kingsley.
Sure, yeah.
Because Kingsley is short, about 5 foot nothing. Don't have no weight on him. 150 soaking wet. But Kingsley as Andre is like, Godzilla, feed me. It's intense. It's intense. Because when they switch back to Kingsley, it's like he's like, it's not like he should have like a chipmunk voice, I don't know how I feel about a lot of this stuff, but it is what it is. The wedding did not take place. Andre loses his mind. But it just kind of is what it is. Another thing that was popping up this episode was Bossy laundering. Now,
Oh.
yeah. Did you think it was gonna come up this soon, or you thought it was gonna come up later?
I guess
Giselle's,
because they
yeah.
introduced it, they revisited it just last
Mm-hmm.
week. They had to kind of like push it all the way through already
Finally.
because we're
Mm-hmm.
coming on these last 4 episodes. So I think they had to kind of just jump into it and explore it. So
Mm-hmm.
when it did kind of come crashing down on her, I did feel so bad for her because I 100% believe her that I feel like she had the best of intentions when doing this, and she really had no other option. So I felt so bad that it came crashing down. And in her defense too, I was like, who are those two to throw out of her own company? Like I was like, girl, if you put in your money, like you put in your investment, like you
I
still have
saved the
some kind of
company.
say. Yeah, she
Yeah.
still has some kind of say. I mean, I'm sure she's kind of just taking a step back and not fighting back because she knows she did do something wrong. But at the same token, I'm like, girl, I would get back up in there and fight for it. But I was more shook when Damon like grabbed her, put her face down in his island and
face
him
down, butt
and
up.
I was like,
Face down and up. That's a song.
and she was not ready, willing, or able. She was shook, and I was
She kind of
shook
liked it,
for
didn't
her.
she? No.
She did. She was like,
She went, oh, she tooted it up.
we're bringing
was
back
like,
the 50 Shades of Grey, like Terry.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, it turned me on a little bit. That scene kind of got me. I have a little bit of mixed feelings about that one. I was like, oh, he's strong. Oh shoot.
I'm living.
But anyway, that's not funny, okay? But anyways, Terry, I don't think she deserved that. First of all, he knows who to pick on because he didn't do that to Cookie. Cookie shot him in the leg and he didn't touch her at all.
Seriously. I love that scene so much. You brought it up. Like Cookie is just such a boss. Like literally rolling up, she's just like, I got my money. Like you ain't gonna come for me no more.
Yes.
Like seriously, she was so strong. And then I 100% agree with you that I don't know if it's the fact that he is taking advantage of Giselle because she's more vulnerable, or it's the fact that Cookie has this power over him. Like something just he's so drawn to her, and it's just so like. It's crazy, but yeah, she literally shot him in the leg. It's her Cookie.
It's Cookie's cookie, baby.
It is bond.com.org, and he's loving it. So yeah, she shot him in the leg, and he's like, "Do it again." So
yeah, he's like, more. So he goes and go beat up on poor Giselle, who weighs about 90 pounds soaking wet. Like, at least Cookie got a little more weight on her, But anyway, shout out to Taraji P. Henson. You've been looking good this episode, chick.
She is, love her, amazing.
Yeah. So when I saw basically everyone finding out everything, I was like, okay, so they're not gonna push it and drag it out too much longer because everyone has to find out at some point. But I was surprised how Becky reacted to Giselle because they the originals of Black Girl Magic.
Yes.
She was just so quick to be like, yeah, you're out, and I'm like, what?
Seriously, I think it was crazy that Becky kind of just turned on her like that, like I'm sure she's not trying to get in the middle of what's happening, but I think she could have been better about asking Giselle for more of her side, and trying to understand her better because she totally just threw under the bus and totally just.
I'm counting my sneezes. Ooh, that's two. Sorry, go ahead, Brian.
You're good. But yeah,
this Corona is real, y'all.
It is Corona, Miss Rona. Stay away from us, Miss Rona. I hate her. But yeah, like I think Becky was just totally like just so dismissive of Giselle, and she didn't even like go to bat for her, even though they have this such strong relationship. So we'll see what happens. I hope that Giselle, comes back and she tries to make amends, and they do make amends because I love their trio. They're such a strong like trio of women who are just doing amazing things. So I hope that it works out.
But are they a trio or are they a duo that added a third person? I
Sure.
think Cookie is by herself,
Yes. I think so too. And we talked about this, that Cookie is just so strong. And I think she just kind of domineers most situations that she's in, which it could be a good thing for most parts, but it could also be a bad thing that some people will see it as controlling or taking things over. So I think that's one of the issues that they're dealing with. I mean, I hope that Cookie realizes, like we talked about this before, that this is technically their show. Like you said, they brought up Bossy Media. I mean, Cookie did save them when they were in a bind. But at that same token, they were the originals and they brought Cookie in to help them, so Cookie shouldn't kind of take everything over. But she just, like I said, such a boss bitch that she can just take over anything.
They should have known Cookie's gonna come and add and take over everything. Like, it is what it is. But Damon is obviously wants his money. I don't know. Cookie says that she's not gonna give him back the money. I don't think that's the last we've seen of Damon, unless he really, 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 really still in love with Cookie. I feel as though after he jacks up Giselle, he's gonna find Cookie when she's alone, and maybe, I don't know. We don't know. Maybe say that for predictions, but it's just getting real crazy. It's getting messy. It's getting messy like we like it. On to Empire Entanglements. Now, I feel like everybody's having a little bit of a side love game. Now, I don't know if you got a Corona babe. You got a Corona babe, Bryant?
I wish, honestly. I mean, stay away from me, but also come over. Like,
how that's gonna work? You gonna Zoom some action? Push 9 if never mind. Oh my gosh. But it's just a lot of entanglements. First one I want to talk about is Devon and Tiara.
That's my girl. You know I love her. I just think that they're doing her dirty in these last couple episodes. Like, seriously, she should be singing some bomb songs. She should be having some more character development. But she is just an afterthought behind all these other dramas. Yep. I know there's so many more things happening, but she was the OG since episode 1. She's been part of this show, and I think that she's getting the short end of the stick with her character development. And we're not going to get anything. I mean, I hope we do in the next couple episodes. Excuse me. Oh, there she is, Miss Rona. Stay away.
Oh! You didn't give it around. Wait a minute now. This is the reason why we're doing this social distancing is because of this mess here. Oh, I can feel it in my throat. Oh, I can feel it in my head. Oh, let's just finish.
I'm screaming. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I just think that in the next couple episodes, I hope that she gets some kind of finality or gets more development, because she's kind of an afterthought right now and I love her so much. And I hope we get to revisit this whole thing of this love triangle between Devon and Hakeem, because now Hakeem is already moving on to the other actress, and now to Maya.
We don't even know her name, do we?
I mean,
we don't know her name, huh?
Yeah, I don't know the other actress name too. I mean, I would give it up to Hakeem any day, yesterday or tomorrow, but
I bet you would.
But I mean, come on.
Wait, you can't have Lucious and Hakeem. You got to pick one. You can't have the daddy and the baby cub. You can't have.
I've seen those in a lot of movies. Like, I'm with the guy and then the dad too. You never know. And don't quote me on that, but
maybe you should be on Tiger King. You would fit right in. Have you seen Tiger King? Okay, I don't know.
I haven't. I won't watch it though.
Well, you're going to feel right at home in Tiger King.
That's amazing. Oh my God.
Tiger King has a whole bunch of foolishness going on. But yeah, so we got Devon, we got Tiara. Who do you peg Tiara best with? Hakeem or, well, I guess Devon. But she also, do you remember the white guy, the white rapper Eminem wannabe?
Yes, Hakeem's friend, yeah.
Blake,
yeah.
Right? Drake, Blake.
Yes.
Who do you think is the best for Tiara?
I think it's Hakeem still, and I hope we're going to go back to that, because I am still Hakeem 1000%. I think that they're so similar to Cookie and Luscious, like they're so bad for each other, but it's just so right, it feels wrong. And I
you want that forbidden love, huh?
The apple on the tree.
Creep in the middle of the night love, don't wake your husband love, don't wake your wife love. Oh, I see what you do. You're a home wrecker. No. I ain't gonna lie, it is better when you're breaking homes. No. No, I'm just joking. This is jokes. These are jokes. But I would definitely say Hakeem too, though. For some reason, they definitely go well together.
Yeah.
Now the next love affair is Yana and Lucious. So at the beginning of the episode, we see Yana with Charlamagne the God. Shout out to Charlamagne the God off of the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
And Charlamagne was like, you don't write these lyrics about just somebody that's just your employee. And he was like, oh yeah, she's just my employee. It's just the words or whatever, right?
Yeah.
She kind of looks at him like, you gonna deny our love? And later she confronts him. It's like, Lucious, I want the world to know. Say it loud. I love you and I'm proud. So think about that.
I did like it, but it was so weird because I saw Lucius' perspective, because I think that he's right in the fact that people are going to kind of just be more concerned with their relationship as opposed to her music, which I think was his biggest concern. But I also agree with her in the sense where she was like, this isn't 1976. Like, I can still be a woman in a relationship and still have my own established career. So I like that as well. But it was a weird thing for me. I think that they're both kind of in the wrong in a certain way, and I think they could have addressed it better. But I love Yana so much, and now I'm just feeling Lucious all over again. So I don't know how I feel about this situation.
Oh, listen, we got to get you like a towel and wipe you off or something over there. You hot and bothered. But Lucious, I ain't gonna lie. I looked at him this episode and I was like, Lucious looks 25 or something. He looks good. Shout out to Terrence B. Howard. I can't say her name. You can start calling me Sarai Howard. Yes, Sarai Howard. That sounds like a good university, you know? Come study at Sarai Howard, you know? But it sounds like an online college though. But I like Lucious only with Cookie. Now, I feel as though he's gonna break Yana's heart. We already know that. Yana's gonna get her heart broken. The song was written for Cookie, not for her. But Cookie already warned her. She was like, listen, all right, good music comes from pain. So obviously you dating Lucious is good for business. Yeah. Do you think Cookie's a little jealous?
Yes, and gosh, I feel like they're gonna go back to each other, which we talked about this before as well. That we don't know who the killer of each of them are, you know, and it's probably some kind of wild, crazy twist that we're not expecting. I hope it is, but I do feel like they're gonna go back to each other, and we're gonna think it's gonna end on a good note, and maybe it's not. I hope they do because I'm still on the fence about their toxic relationship that they've been going through. Like they are so good for each other and so bad at the same time, but I want Yana to get her heart broken because I want some good music. So
oh, you heartless. You're the type of person that want Taylor Swift to get her heart broken.
Right,
so
like when Adele came out, I was like, someone like you, y'all. Like
I do love that by Adele though. Yes. That's one person I want to keep depressed. Now Taylor Swift can do what she want to do. But the day Adele finds love is the day I'm ending her subscription. Woo! Because hello from the other side. I can't sing. Woo! When you listen to Adele, you can't have no sharp objects nearby. You can't have no alcohol or drugs nearby because at any point you can jump off a cliff. That's. But I feel it.
Oh my God!
When I need a good cry, I listen to Adele. So yeah, Lucious. I think Lucious should be with Cookie, but I also kind of liked him. I don't know if you agree with me. I liked him a little bit with Yana. I think Yana showed him his good, which is very hard to do for Lucious.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know. But Lucious, you know, we'll see who he ends up with for the most part. Then there's, I'll put a little side note about Hakeem and Maya. Do you like Hakeem and Maya? Do you like that?
I didn't really like them, but that song, I was feeling it. And I totally remember what you said about like when Hakeem comes in, like you really feel the music. Cause I was like, this is a song. I was like, okay, this is cool. Maya could be cool. And then when Hakeem dropped it, I was like, oh shit, all right, here we go. Let's get this. Cause I was like feeling it. But yeah, I just think that they're like doing so many random things with him, you know, like just like I said, touching on that love story with Tiana and then now jumping straight into this love triangle with the actress and Maya. So it's weird. And then now he's going on a tour, a residency in Las Vegas. I'm like, okay, I guess they're just trying to keep him in and out because we talked about this before as well, that he is also kind of going through some stuff. So I guess they're kind of just finding ways to
plug him.
Like, yeah, just plug him and just show him a little bit and then kind of leave that room for him to be gone for a while. So we'll see how it ends for him as well.
Writing him distant stories. Oh, he's going to be acting in the movie. Oh, he's going to be doing a residency in Vegas. They just say, hey, test him out on set. He must have had a bad day. And they was like, nah, we got to keep writing him out. Yeah. As the actor, he must have been on set and freaking out, geeking out or something. He also gained a little weight in his face. So usually sometimes when that happens, they're feeding you and giving you drugs or something. I don't know. He may be okay in real life, but I know he was in the news, like you said, like you mentioned. Hakeem and Maya, not feeling it. Maya's a cute girl, but for some reason, I'm not feeling her for Hakeem at all. And I think she was also with Andre. You guys chime up in the comments and help me out with that one. But I think she was with Andre, right, Maya? Did she date?
Not really. They kind of
dated somebody.
She did. God, I'm trying to think too. No, she started with, you know, Cookie, of course, being under Cookie's wing, and then she moved into this new role with Andre. So I don't think she was kind of had any love interest. I know she had that toxic boyfriend that Cookie was trying to get her away from. Yeah, but she never really had any love interest in the show. So I think that's what they're trying to explore with her.
Yeah, well, if they try to push this element, I apologize, Maya, but I'm not sure about her star quality just yet. She's right? She's coming against Yana. Yana, when she sings, I can actually feel it. I know it's a TV show, but it's like, wow, this girl is kind of dope. But but Maya, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see, Maya. We wish you the most in Empire scripting or whatever. And I just put a little side note. Becky needs a bae. Speaking of entanglements, who
Where
do you want
is
for Becky?
Julian? I
don't
miss
know.
him. Oh wait, is he still in the hospital? Or no, he's not.
We don't know. They just wrote him in and
seriously, mom didn't even say anything. Poor Giselle. She got that drama going on. Then she got the money laundering. So sorry, girl.
Her son/brother is in the hospital. We don't know if he's doing well, not doing well.
Yes. And what's her name?
Who?
When I was in the car with Julian.
Oh, shoot, you got me too. It's not Treasure. It's not. Tiana, it's the new artist, Lala.
Yes, Lala. Yes. Where is Lala? I mean, is she still in the hospital? Like, girl.
Yeah. We don't know what's going on. Lala has been out. We're probably gonna see him next episode. For those little small storylines, we see them every other episode. So I'm assuming within an episode or two, they'll come back up and you'll get your boo back with the beautiful eyes. Now he looks like a mini Terrence Howard. Now he looks like a mini Lucious.
I remember you mentioned that too. You're like, what if her baby daddy is Lucious because they look a lot alike. So that's gonna be the drama. I'm ready.
It's gonna be a feast for you. We're gonna put okay. I got you, Bryant. Andre shirtless, Julian shirtless, and Lucious shirtless. Who you picking? I was shoot. Golly, you want the whole family? I was gonna give you just half the family. Okay, all right. Hakeem. Bryant. I'll put you shirtless too. Hakeem, Lucious, Andre, Devon, and Julian, all shirtless. Who you gonna go stand next to? It's a PG show. Who you gonna stand next to? It's a PG. It's PG.
I think I remember when you said when they had that first encounter with Kingsley that Andre has that crazy D now. So I think I'm gonna go with that one because when Terry came in with that 50 Shades of Grey, like she was ready, willing, and able, and I was like, I am right there with you, girl.
Just be a fly on the wall, right? You don't need to. Like, I don't need much. I just want to watch. I just want to watch. No. And there goes the PG rating. So I would say Andre. But you know what? Kingsley is cute, but Kingsley is small and short and whatever. But I would say Andre, I think, is overall the best. No, Julian. I forgot Julian. Oh, I had Lucious.
Right? Lucious, they all Lucious like old, the bomb.com, and I'm like,
Lucious seems like he can pay, it's either six. So Lucious versus Andre is like one is 6-pack and one is 6 months of your rent. You know what I mean? Like Lucious is grown. You know what I mean? The gold digger in me want to pick Lucious.
Yeah, retweet. I feel that on a personal level.
I gotta figure out which one. The gold digger in me is saying Lucious, but the young stallion in me is saying, oh my goodness. So I don't know what's gonna happen with any of these characters. I don't know what's gonna happen with their love lives, but we'll see. All of these love stories I just mentioned are a little flaky. I think they're gonna be over within. Well, it's gonna be over the season, I guess, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. So moving on, we're gonna get into our main segment today, which is oh you didn't moment. Do we have the sound?
We don't. Oh no, you didn't. I'll do it.
Yeah. Let's rewind. So we're gonna get into
yes. Oh no, you didn't. All right, we're gonna just talk about the mic drop moment. Everybody. Yes. Oh no, you didn't.
Yeah. It was well done. It was well done.
Should I go first? Let me think.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, no, just kidding. You go first. I don't know what I'm thinking of.
Okay, this is the obvious one. And everybody in the comments, you guys, first of all, thank you guys for always tuning in and being in the comments. We love going back and watching your comments and reading those things. It's like you're the third and fourth host of the show. So we appreciate you guys. Keep liking us. Keep giving us those 5 stars. And we just love you guys so much. We only got 5 more episodes left. So let's end strong, guys. Let's end strong. But so my oh no you didn't moment would have to be, drum roll, I think when Andre went Donkey Kong. When Andre went Donkey Kong and shattered everything and started hitting the ground like a ape, it was hitting his chest, and yeah, that was my oh no you didn't, bruh. But the actor
oh yeah.
Woo!
Yes. Seriously, that's so funny you brought it up, and you brought up the chat too, because that's what the chat has been talking about all day. Shout out to JLouis27, Mamba Never Dead. They're just talking about how amazing Trey Breyers was today in this
What?
episode. Like the acting was on point. Like just we were all thinking that he's crazy because obviously Andre is crazy, but like just the acting was impeccable. So yeah, shout out to all of you in the chat and welcome Melissa. So yeah, my oh no you didn't moment is, gosh, I've been doing these kind of like positive oh no you didn't moments, more like a oh my gosh oh no you didn't, like seriously. But
what you got for us tonight?
What it probably was, maybe I'm just gonna say oh no you didn't to the writers, because it's oh no you didn't like shade Tiana like that, because she needs more story, she needs a good song, and
somebody cut him a check for Tiana, please, because he's in love with Tiana. Now, you know what? Let me refresh your lineup. I'm gonna give you Andre, Tiana, and Hakeem. Now, which one? Let's see which boat you're floating on right now.
Well, you know, I have been wanting to try a woman, so maybe I would.
Yeah, okay, well. So,
I hate us, but I love us.
So Tiana's winning over Hakeem and...
No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Andre.
He's like, no, I'm kidding. Who am I kidding?
Oh my God.
I love it. So yeah. Oh no, you didn't moment. It was definitely Andre. At this point too, I'm thinking like he can't keep it still. Oh, this part too was when Kingsley basically takes over his body and was like, bye bye Andre, you're done. And you can see his face doing one of these moments, and all of a sudden he just got calm. And I was like, that boy wants is it an Emmy?
Emmy. He wants an Emmy, yeah.
He wants an Emmy for that. Andre.
Yes, the acting.
I would take my hat off, but if I took my hat off, everybody gonna log off. Keep my hat on. So yeah, definitely my oh no you didn't moment. Predictions. We used to have. Yeah, we usually have our sound effects and stuff. But it is what it is.
Okay, I'll go first this time, just because I think I have a good one. Obviously, because we saw the teaser and we're gonna see everything blow up with Terry and Andre. When she pulled out that knife in the teaser, I was like, oh my God, literally it is going there. Yeah. We're seeing some what is this show? Obsessed like Beyonce. Yeah. Like seriously, it is going there, and I'm not ready. So we'll see what happens there. Like I said last week, I still think that she is like gonna be the one to put Andre in his place. You know, like she did reach out for help with Cookie and Lucious, but I think that she is gonna like hatch her plan. She's gonna get it together, and she is gonna take down Andre, because I still think that she loves him, of course, but she has to like get him back to this point of the man that she knew and the man that she loved. So hopefully that happens. He goes into rehab, some sort of behavioral facility, and he gets his act together, because I want to see the show end on a good note. I hope it doesn't end on a tragedy.
Now I'm thinking Andre is the one that kills Lucious.
He already tried it once. I wouldn't put it past him again.
Yeah, Kingsley been want to see Lucious dead, or Andre's version of Kingsley. It's just too much to get into, you know. I think Giselle is going to end up in the hospital or something over the money laundering. I think Damon's going to do something with her or something like that. I think Cookie and Damon, that's not the end of definitely Damon seeing Cookie. Like he's going to definitely confront her about the money, and yeah, I don't know how that's going to come out. Pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think? Who do you think is going to win out of Damon and Cookie?
Gosh, I don't know. I'm just gonna say Cookie, just because I think she is such a bad bitch. Like seriously, she can do no wrong, and I think she's on this like road right now where she's like taking no prisoners. She's like, I got my company. I'm getting my money. I'm cutting all ties with the toxic Lucious. So I think she's on this warpath of good. Like she's just coming up on her own. So I think that she is gonna be the one to just take the show over the edge, because she has been that driving force behind the show for the last 6 seasons. So.
Yeah, and I see Bossy Media possibly, I don't want to say it's gonna close, but I definitely see Bossy Media in the media. Like no pun intended. I don't know how to say it. But Bossy Media, I don't know if they're gonna last too long. I think towards the end, everyone will all go back to. No, do I think? I don't know if I think that. Do you think everything will go back to Empire? Like Bossy Media is gone, Cookie and Lucious back together, everybody going back like the season 1, episode 1, like all back together and back at Empire happy. I don't know.
Maybe that could be really interesting. Just like, of course, that's how they end a lot of shows, of bringing the whole full circle package back, which is very interesting. But I know, yeah, I think we're being swerved on both of that, because if they really kill off both Lucious and Cookie at the end of this show, I'm gonna be so pissed off. Like, Lucious, sure, kill him. Like, he is just such a fine daddy. But like, if you kill Cookie, I will not be happy. Like, seriously.
Okay, Cookie or Tiana?
Cookie, of course. Like, there's no question. Like, Cookie is just
Tiana?
the queen. Yes, over Tiana, literally. Girl, get this step in.
I'm confused. Like, I agree with you, but I thought you was a diehard Tiana. Say you're a diehard. I don't know.
I want to shout out the chat. They're just like popping off.
Go for it.
Shout out to my girl Sana. Oh my God, that's my Katie Keene after show sister. Hello, sis. We just love everybody in the chat. Thank you all for being here. The people in the chat are kind of talking about what's happening with, of course, coronavirus. So you're mentioning we're supposed to have 5 episodes, but Fox promoted it as 3. So
really?
That's what I was confused about too, because I knew we had about 19 or 20 episodes we were expecting. So the chat is mentioning that they only said 3 in the teaser, which I did catch. Yeah. So I wonder what's gonna happen there. I hope coronavirus didn't like
stop production.
Stop production. And I hope they already had tape, because we want, a lot of people in the chat are saying we want this final ending. You know, we want some kind of finale for every single person. Yeah. So I hope that 6
years.
Yes, a good closure for everybody.
And one more honorable mention, just a quick side note. Cookie, what was I about to say? Oh, Cookie, real quick, they got into Cookie's story about her being with the sisters and how she would, you know, they finally came out that they were the one who got her locked up. My other prediction is that they will all squash that. Cookie will get back happy with the sisters, be sisterly love, sister. Yes. And thank you guys for tuning in. Oh my God, you guys are so amazing in the chat room. We're going to go through and read all those different things. If you leave us some questions, if you want us to talk about it next week or something like that, we'll get into it. We are nothing without you guys. So, and thank you guys for even tuning in through our Corona, thing through Zoom, and we're coming from our home. So it's even more personable for you guys to be a part of this project. But I am Sarai. I keep saying it like that. People are not going to find me. But find me on Instagram, Funny Sarai, FUNNYSAYRIE on IG. Slide in my DMs. That's SAYRIE. And also my super talented Tiger King here, Bryant Santos.
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok at the Bryant Santos. And I really want you to check out the interview series I'm doing for AfterBuzz TV called Quarantine with the Stars. I'm interviewing a couple different celebrities every single day, talking about what they're doing during quarantine, and you're gonna love it.
That's amazing. Well, until next week, guys, for season 6, episode 16. You guys stay tuned. We'll see you next week. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.